Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Bach. And let's take a look at your email you sent to me. You say, hey, Michael, I just see your website when I search TOEFL online and I have a question. Is your class suitable for the beginner? My English is really, really bad. I think so my vocabulary is poor. I don't know how to write an essay, how to speak. So can I join your class? I want to take the exam at the end of November 2012. I know I'll have to try my best, but I just don't know. Is your class right for me? Thanks for your help. Yes, it is. And sometimes we are our worst critic. Now, what do we mean by that? What I'm saying is that sometimes we're really, really hard on ourselves when we might not be as bad as we think we are. So you do have some difficulties expressing your ideas with grammar and vocabulary and punctuation and so on, but I disagree that you are a beginner. To answer your question, is my class suitable for a beginner? I'm going to say no, absolutely not. I think that my course is suitable for those students whose scores are anywhere from 40 all the way up to 100. In fact, Bach, I just had somebody a few months ago, when they started my course, their TOEFL score was 46, and when they finished 3 months later, their score was 87. So it depends on what your level is. I think I can help you. And I also do not think you are a beginner. But if you are a true beginner, which you're not because you could not have written the email that you sent to me, but if you're a true beginner, do not take my course, period. However, based on what I'm seeing from your email, I think that my course is suitable for you. And here's what you do. Remember, Bach, I have 7 steps. We have 7 key steps to help you improve. And these things begin with vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar, and then we have the core areas: reading, listening, writing, and speaking, right? So what you do is you need to spend probably a few months just working in my vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar sections of my course. This is what's called the foundation. You have to build the foundation before you can build your house, right? So you need to have these vocabulary, pronunciation, and grammar proficiencies before you can start working in the reading, listening, writing, and speaking sections of the test, right? So I think I can help you. You probably already know that my course, it has 170 hours of instruction. I have hundreds and hundreds of lessons to help you. So students with lower TOEFL scores like yourself, you just simply need to use my service a little longer so that you can understand everything I'm teaching you and you can learn all the information that I'm teaching you. So I hope that you will join my course. I mean, look at you, the early bird catches a worm. I mean, you kidding me? I mean, you're taking the exam at the end of November and you're contacting me now. Think about that. You're thinking in advance. This is your advantage because you're willing to work on your language problems right now. And you have no idea how many students email me. They say, hey, Michael, my test is on June 15th. And today, of course, is June 3rd. They want to know if I can help them increase their TOEFL score by 30 points, you know, in 10 or 12 days. Of course, the answer is no. But for you, we got a lot of time. Time is your friend right now. We got many months to work together here, so what are you waiting on? Join my service, become one of my students. One of the first things I want you to do is in the pronunciation area, I want you to take the pronunciation pretest so I can have a chance to diagnose your pronunciation. Now, also, you want to get started with my vocabulary section. I do have a lot of exercises, including an ebook, and hundreds of vocabulary quiz questions to help you improve your knowledge, your synonyms, antonyms, definitions, and even understanding the context of how vocabulary words are used. And once you go through my vocabulary section of my course, Bach, you'll learn 1,700 words. What do you think is going to happen if you have an added vocabulary of 1,700 words? This is the beauty of my course. If you start studying my vocabulary, if you see a word you already know, skip it. Don't worry about it. Don't learn it. So each student is a little bit different. This is why people like my service. It's a huge thing. It's very comprehensive. But once you get in there and you start working in my lessons, you can pick and choose which things that you think you need to learn to help you get better. And if you don't know, you ask me, like you're doing now. So you and I need to work together in terms of pronunciation, speaking and writing, right? We're going to be battling and working together there. I'll be reading, actually I'll be listening to your pronunciation and speaking practice test. I'll also be reading and grading your writing practice test. In both cases, I'll be recommending lessons that you want to focus on to get better. So I think for you, it's a combination of you starting my 7-step system. You begin taking some of the practice quizzes, I start grading them, making some recommendations, and little by little you begin to solve your language problems. Now the good news is the vocabulary, grammar, listening and reading sections, all of your quizzes are automatically scored by computer. So you don't have to worry, you do not have to wait on me for that. Now the pronunciation, speaking and writing practice test, you do have to wait on me to score those. The good news is I don't take a lot of time typically to score those, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem there. Usually within about 24 hours I can listen or read any of the practice tests that you submit. Alrighty? Anyway, thank you for contacting me, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.